It's time to take a look at the top 10 mod picks for December 2021. There's some really unique and different style mods here which you really definitely need to check out. Number 10, World Blender. This mod is an interesting one as it basically adds a brand new dimension which is filled with each and every single feature from all original vanilla biomes. This includes the natural spawns and terrain types, structures, and everything all encapsulated into one compendium world. There's a huge web of different surfaces, types, and things like vegetation, random mob spawns, and the support for any custom ores to spawn in this world too. The more world generation style mods that you do run alongside this one, the crazier it becomes, and things do get pretty tense. This is a really strange world where everything spawns all alongside each other together, which makes it super unique. Number 9, Legendary Tooltips. Hovering over standard items can be a little underwhelming, but with this mod, the tooltip messages that do pop up when you mouse over items will be drastically upgraded and improved a little. With the Legendary Tooltips, item tooltips now look much better with tooltip shadows and matching border types to the item's colour, as well as the separators under the item names and more to give them a little bit more detail and emphasis on how they look. This makes tooltips look a lot better and it gives them that RPG style that you'd expect from some kind of adventure game. This makes it perfect for mod packs of the same genre or type to run alongside other mods of the theme. Number 8, Reaping mod. With the Reaping mod, you use a special item to harvest food from animals without the need to actually kill them. Hence the mod's name. It does sound like some kind of farming mod, but it's actually as far from that as possible. The process basically works by turning most of the animal into meat and then making them into a baby mob again, which spawns after the process. The cool thing about this mod though is it can be automated if you use the Reaper tool within a dispenser for some automated farming action, completely making the meat gathering process less dangerous and completely seamless. Number 7, the Aether Reborn. This is a complete reimagining and rework of the original Aether mod, which is developed by a brand new team of dedicated fans and based off of the original mod material. For those who haven't heard of the Aether, it's basically one of the most popular dimension mods of all time, being the opposite of the Nether, a heaven-like dimension in the clouds which is filled with dungeons, unique creatures, quests, and a huge list of new blocks and content. Using the Fabric API and the mod loader rather than the original choice which used Forge, this mod will let you experience everything from the classic Aether mod as you re-explore the world in the sky and relive some of the best moments of the mod, but within the newer versions of the game and on a completely new mod loader. Number 6, Candylands. This wonderful sweet-filled world is a magic dimension that can be reached by eating a warped pop item, using a very similar item to actually return to the normal world as well. When you step into this world, you'll be opened up to 12 new weird and cool biomes to explore. Each of them are littered with many new structures and countless brand new mobs, north of a total of around 16 plus. This mod also boasts nearly 50 different advancements to get, which adds some sort of a framework of prestige and some progression throughout the mod. There's special dungeons which can be found below structures, such as the Licorice dungeon, which is found beneath a licorice tree within the world. This requires a key to unlock the lock block to enter and go inside the structure below. From chocolate towers full of cookie witches and treasures to plunder, to pink marshmallow pirate ships with lots of enemies to battle on them, there's plenty of cool unique things to experience in this mod that you simply just won't find elsewhere, and that's just pretty wacky and crazy. Number 5, Advanced Netherite. Netherite is the most powerful gear, but what if it could be upgraded or made even better? The vanilla friendly mod adds advanced netherite in multiple different tiers and forms: netherite iron, netherite gold, netherite emerald, and netherite diamond. For each of these 4 new tiers of netherite, there is a corresponding tool set, block set, and also armor type, which has increased protection and stats, with each netherite tier having unique properties to one another and looking completely visually different. In the config, you can also enable special armor perks like gold armor pacifying piglins, emerald pacifying enderman, and diamond netherite having both stats combined into one. Number 4, Supplementaries. This visual mod is a really nice one which focuses upon adding awesome new vanity items for display purposes, filling many gaps which is left by vanilla. These items aim to not only be aesthetically pleasing but also functional and have some kind of unique purpose to one another. This mod is one of those vanilla plus Wars style ones that improve the base game by adding some new gameplay tweaks through a collection of utility items. Many of these functional decorations are also animated and look really great. Some examples include the planter that can grow crops without needing any kind of water source and can grow crops within the nether, the clock block which visually shows the in-game time and it's a nice ornament, and the jar that will hold 4 buckets or 12 bottles of vanilla liquids, or even the firefly, which is a new passive mob that will spawn within the plains, roofed forests and swamps and just fly around and light up the world. Number 3, market crates. This one is a fantasy style mod which adds a collection of brand new crates to decorate towns with and in place within markets, fishing docks and zones around your village. These crates support each different wood type and are stackable and visually show their inventory contents within on their display model. You can shift click a crate of the same type to create a double crate, or hit a crate with a stick to create an incline. These look super cool to put your items on display with, and they make for a really cool decoration in some of your town and city builds, and make for some really amazing looking markets and dock builds when you stack them alongside each other. Number 2, paragliders. These awesome little paragliders let you glide across the world with a brand new item which is inspired by the paraglider within the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. You simply use some leather along with some sticks to craft these, and you hold them in midair to slow fall and glide across the land. This mod is based upon a stamina system which is similar to the game that it takes its inspiration from, which can be expanded using heart containers and stamina vessels. You can dive paragliders and ride ascending wind to gain height, and speed can be configured, as well as the durability and the list of wind sources which the paragliders utilize. Number 1, better command block editor. Command blocks are really cool, and the amount of crazy and wonderful things that we've seen players make with these things are pretty mind-blowing at this stage, but vanilla command blocks have a pretty bad interface. Now, I'm not advanced with command blocks, but this mod is definitely great for those of you that are. This mod basically adds a multi-line code editor for the command block that lets you edit multiple command blocks within a tab system where you can write any commands upon. This mod doesn't actually use any kind of new programming language, everything is actually 100% vanilla compatible. It functions and appears just like a code IDE which programmers use, but it gives some more visual structure to command blocks and make them seem a little bit more advanced but much neater to work with, complemented by the new interface which makes things really simple. YouTube says 97% of you are not subscribed, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications and slap the like button for more Minecraft mod videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.